Yo, what y'all doing in my cabinet, man? Oh, y'all want to know what I take for pre-workout? Got it. Yo, welcome to Hip Hop and Fitness. Forgive me for this horrendous lighting. I actually have some really good natural light coming from outside, but it's really cloudy. So it's gonna keep changing as the clouds cover the sun and then uncover the sun. So today I want to talk to you guys about pre-workout, not nutrition, just because I'm not really an expert on the nutrition part, so I don't want to go too in depth on that just yet. I'll probably talk to you guys about what I do like to eat. I have been trying different things when it comes to that, but today we're just going to stick to the supplements. Now, don't judge me, but to me this is a lot. This is a lot of stuff to take, and I'm a very all or nothing kind of guy when it comes to the pre-workout. Either I'm taking a whole lot or I'm taking nothing at all. So far, this is my favorite, I guess, stack that I've gotten so far out of pretty much everything I've tried, and it's been giving me some really good workouts and some really good results. I don't know what I look like in my last video, but I'm definitely a lot leaner, and it's not necessarily just because of this, but these things do help. So yeah, if you have everything lined up right, the supplements can definitely kind of get you that extra little bump that you need. But specifically, this is what I use for pre-workout right now. I am not sponsored by any of these companies. I haven't been paid by any of these companies. I haven't been told to say anything great about any of these companies. This is just what I'm currently using so far. I'm not tied to or married to any of these products. If there's another version of any of these products, I've taken it, and I will still try other things too. So first off, we'll go with the Carbolin. All right, Carbolin is a performance carb supplement. So basically, it's as simple as that. It's carbs. They use a mixture of both simple and complex carbohydrates to kind of give you that benefit of the quick sugar spike for that initial boost, but then the sustained energy throughout. So I do this pre, intra, and post sometimes. It just depends. I mix all of this with a large amount of water, and I drink some. I start drinking it before I work out, and then while I'm working out, I drink it to kind of get me fueled through the workout, and then usually I finish it. And a lot of times I actually still have some left when I'm done working out, so I just finish it up. So technically I do kind of get it in post as well, but pre and intra for me is absolutely fine, just because it's basically made just to kind of give you that energy that you need to get you through the workout. It's 50 grams of carb for one scoop. I tend to do about half just because most of my workouts aren't that long, but I do have some days where the workouts are kind of strenuous, but there's a reason I typically usually don't have to use all of it, and I'll tell you why, and it's because of this. All right, and this right here is something called Pump Script. It's from a company called Nutristat. And this one, I'm sorry, is from EFX Sports. If you guys are curious, like I said, I'm not selling any of these products. I'm not benefit off of you buying it. I'm just kind of letting you know what it is. There are other brands that make carbohydrate supplements. This is kind of one of the top ones right now, but there are a few other ones that I actually plan to try soon too. So once I do, I'll let you guys know how I feel about them. But this next one up, it is a pump product. I'm pretty sure you guys have heard of pump products. They've gotten a lot more popular over the past, I don't know, like, 2-3 years. But this one to me is pretty special because it is actually plant-based. And if you guys didn't know, when you eat certain green vegetables, like leafy green vegetables, they're actually responsible for a lot of the nitric oxide production. So when you're trying to produce nitric oxide for blood flow and things like that, you'll hear a lot of people talk about beetroot. The natural way to get it typically is plants, things like that. They help with that nitric oxide production. You can go look it up a little bit further to find out more information about it. Like I said, I'm not going to get into the science of it. This has the glycerol, of course, which is the carbohydrate, and it's 23 grams of carbs. And so that's why I actually don't take a full scoop of this, because I'm getting 23 grams of carbs here, and half of this 25. So I'm pretty much getting that 50 that I would get if I just went with one scoop of this. It has green coffee bean extract, green tea extract, turmeric extract, tart cherry, blueberry, broccoli, and kale, and some sea salt. It is a fairly loaded product that works really well, but the catch is you have to drink it with 32 ounces of water. It's a liquid, as you can see. It's kind of syrupy, it's not as thick as syrup. It's concentrated, you know, so you need to mix it with a lot of water. Otherwise, it's going to be really strong. Plus, with what it does to help create pumps, you need enough water. All right, so next in the lineup is Amino Energy. It's from Optimum Nutrition. I'm pretty sure you guys heard of them. They make some pretty decent products. But I use this as my technical, like, pre-workout for the energy part, the caffeine. It has 100 milligrams of caffeine, the electrolytes in here to help keep you hydrated, sodium, potassium, magnesium chloride, that type of thing. And of course, a full suite of your aminos. And that's not just BCAAs, but EAAs as well. So it's pretty loaded. That also helps with the performance. And you might be thinking, why just 100 milligrams of caffeine? And this is actually the only thing in this little lineup that has caffeine in it. And that's because that's all you really need. A lot of people think they need like 200, 300, 400 milligrams of caffeine for a workout. But what I've noticed over the years of trying multiple pre-workouts is the next day I always feel like shit. I don't feel good the next day after taking a loaded pre-workout. And plus, when you take a pre-workout with that much caffeine, it actually kind of has the opposite effect on your pumps. I know they try to load it up with a whole bunch of other ingredients to help with the pumps, but when you're taking that much caffeine, your blood flow isn't as good. So when you keep it on the low, it works better. So I tend to do this. Even though you might not feel like you feel that 100 milligrams of caffeine, your body naturally energizes itself once you get your blood flowing. So just a quick tip for you guys, if you take pre-workout, try to take less. I'm not saying that you gotta go cold turkey, but try taking half a scoop instead of a full, and then go hit the workout and actually warm up really good. Go light, couple light sets, warm your body up, really warm it up. Don't just start working out. When you do that, I promise you, you'll feel like you took pre-workout because your blood's flowing. Next in the lineup, we got, last but not least, Oxy Shred. I only recently started trying this. I definitely was never a fan of fat burners, but I have been seeing a few other people try it. Yes, influencers, but I'm not influenced by influencers, I promise. I was just thinking about something else that I wanted to maybe try just because I really hadn't, and maybe something I could bring to the channel because I figured some people probably watch this and they probably are curious about taking fat burners. Now, most of the ones I saw were crazy loaded with caffeine, and they do things that mess with like thyroids and stuff, and I didn't want any parts of that, so I didn't touch any of those. Oxy Shred was the only one so far that I've seen that looked pretty decent. That had a decent ingredient profile, nothing crazy. It has like a mood enhancer matrix with like tyrosine, taurine. But I got the non-stim version. No caffeine in it, so I can take it at other times throughout the day, maybe before work or something like that. And what I'm noticing is, so far it seems like it does its job. Like I said, it's supposed to give you like a boost, your metabolism a boost, things like that, to help with fat burning. And again, this is just a supplement though. Remember guys, it's not just gonna melt fat away. You're not just gonna magically get in shape just from taking any of this or any other supplement. It's just there to aid you. That's it. All right, everything else that needs to be done on your end has to be done consistently and effectively. All right, so that's pretty much what I take for pre-workout, man. That's my current pre-workout stack. I've been sticking to that. Like I said, guys, we can't cut back on the caffeine. My camera overheats and I have to do like 1,000,000 takes, so I'm trying to end this really quick. But that's it. If you guys have any questions, hit me up. I will be posting more videos here really soon. That's pretty much it for this video, guys. Darnell B, Hip Hop and Fitness. Peace.